been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. Jon Jones. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. I mean, come on, DC. Mike Tyson with this DMX intro backdrop. I'm anxious as if I'm fighting. This is a huge moment for the history of mixed martial arts and for the International Boxing Hall of Famer Mike Tyson.
It all works together. It really just all works together whenever you watch Mike Tyson, from the song to the look to the bobbing of the head to the posse. Iron Mike Tyson is just one of those guys that draws you in, and he is bringing a lot of new eyes to the UFC octagon. He can wrestle a little bit too, John, so don't be surprised if on the first shot, Mike Tyson hits him with the big sprawl to defend his leg.
Only thing I can guarantee you, he's not going to be taking any bites of cauliflower ear in the octagon tonight. We're certainly happy to have Mike Tyson. Let's see how it goes. Iron Mike Tyson, set to fight Jon Bones Jones. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jon Bones Jones! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson!
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so pretty wild to see the size discrepancy at the outset here. Mike Tyson and Jon Bones Jones. We'll see if Tyson can get inside of that extended range of Johnny Bones.
And if anyone can do that, it's Mike Tyson with that rocking side-to-side head movement that allows him to close distance and manage space faster than most we've ever seen inside of boxing, inside of MMA. But Jones has some long-range weapons that could cause some real problems for Iron Mike.
Jones has got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Guys, come on.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Late round action now, and the storyline has been Jon Jones really from the outset. The ground and pound has been absolute.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You're thinking, oh!
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backward. What a phenomenal fight. Oh, he's wobbling now. Yeah, he hurt him real bad. He still hurts.
Two is next. Let the bodies hit the floor. What a round. Multiple knockdowns. Amazing to think he didn't get him out of there, but he came pretty damn close.
Oh, definitely let the bodies hit the floor. There was one guy's body hit the floor over and over and over again. So he showed tremendous toughness. But for his opponent, he has to be seeing stars in his eyes because he understands with this type of performance, he puts Dana White on notice. He puts Sean Shelby on notice. He puts the fans on notice. Everybody's excited about him because they know we have an exciting knockout finisher right in the midst of our presence.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two.
Nice block.
Looks like he's
hurting bad here.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. Immediately gets the underhook. Sidekick, well placed. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there. Right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Jones get the takedown. A nice transition there, and showing off the fight IQ. He was getting touched up on the feet. Takes the fight to the ground. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Great shots from the top position. He passes to half.
Jones is going for the sub here. Oh, it's tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Jones's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. And now he's got the back. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. He's got to be careful here.
Good work from the top here by Jones.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. careful here.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy...
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship. Oh, he might get finished here. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Hurt again.
Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. Takedown defense holds up. Rips the body there.
Oh, nice.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing.
Back to his feet. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Fighters separate from the clinch. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Nice jab by Jones. Oh, going back to the uppercut, well, nearly connected. Straight to the body by Tyson.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight. He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. .30 seconds in the round. 20 seconds left.
Nice punch to the head.
Jones gets the double leg takedown. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's getting him out here. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Nice transition. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Jones. Side control now. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Jones is back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5.
He's got to start throwing now.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, and get up.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Oh, a nice straight there by Tyson. Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Oh, he lands a hook. Tyson's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Jones is in half guard now. Right into side control. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Now into his mouth. Gotta be very careful there. Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger.
Jones is going for the rear naked choke. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's gonna get this. Oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight.
I'll stop this.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tyson. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
An elbow!
Big right hand. Oh! Ah, that jab hurt him.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There's the hook in the clinch. Lands by Tyson.
It would serve him good to throw more of those. Throw him high though.
Oh! And there it is!
Oh my goodness!
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Well, who would have thought that the former boxing champion Iron Mike Tyson would become a bona fide UFC contender?